Eh, I like that word reasonable. It's not that big of a deal. It's reasonable. It's not something that's over our limits. It's our reasonable. Why is that? We're not obligated to this, but any Christian who has a firm grasp upon, if you want to do something great for God, we will have to allow biblical truths to transform our lives. Not just today, because we want to be good Christians, but again, all the Bible, all the Scripture is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. When we grab a hold of an individual verse, what a difference it makes. God's Word is powerful, and it's sharper than any two-edged sword. Brother Ed had a shirt yet. It's powerful. It's the breath of God. That's why if you see my Bible, you won't see anything stacked upon it. I don't know why, but my dad taught me that. As Christians, God has called us by His mercies to be living sacrifices. I'm going to talk about that, and we'll probably won't get through it all today, of being a living sacrifice. What does it exactly mean to be a living sacrifice? I don't understand that, Pastor. I have the meaning to be a living types of sacrifices. And generally, these sacrifices were with dead animals, or to kill animals. And the Bible says in Leviticus 17:11, "For the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given for your soul." Hebrews 9:11 says, "But Christ being come and high priest of good things to come by a greater and more perfect tabernacle, not made with hands, that is to say, not of this building, neither by the bloods of goats or calves, but by His own blood. The blood of bulls and goats and ashes of an heifer sprinkled the unclean, sanctified to the purifying of the flesh. How much more shall the blood of Christ, who through the eternal Spirit offered Himself without spot to God, purged your conscience from dead works to serve the living God, and for this cause He is the mediator of the New Testament, that by means of death, for the redemption of the transgressions that were under the first testament, they which are called might receive the promises of eternal inheritance." Without the shedding of blood, there's no remission of sins. Once Jesus had sacrificed Him, He was priest, prophet, and king. There's no one else that's ever fulfilled that. No one else will be able to. And there was no more need to sacrifice the blood of animals. He died once and for all. But what Christ asked us to do was to give our lives to Him in obedience by being a living sacrifice. What that literally means is that I no longer belong to myself. I'm